Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, to the video you knew was coming. We are just post-update Clash of Clans December 2021, and well, okay, we're gonna get into the gemming right away. Gem to max the whole update. First things first, though, we got to use that creator code Galadon. Thank you guys that used it, that are using it, that continue to use it, and you will see that we are going to match every single penny spent in the Gem to Max with charity donations. So watch for that at the end of the Gem to Max. Now, of course, we are going to start by picking up the packages, and then we are going to, well, it's going to get crazy. Now, we have a lot of magic items, but not nearly enough to cover the insane number of walls that need to be done in this new update, and you know that is where the pain is going to come in. But in the meantime, let's talk about what the community thinks about this update, and that means you, and I expected more people to be disappointed, and maybe that's just because I am a Max Town Hall 14 on my main account, and I thought that hopefully there might be more quality of life improvements and more of a big update that helps out everybody, like I've talked about recently, but perhaps that is something that they are working on behind the scenes. This update did feel a little bit small as far as content is concerned. I mean, let's be honest, how difficult is it to add a bunch of collector levels and then do a massive cost reduction across the board for everybody below Town Hall 14, right? I feel like maybe there's something else going on. We're going to see a bigger update. Perhaps this is the Clash of Clans team way of kind of sandbagging. They're kind of giving us something. They're holding back because there is something big coming, and that is what I continue to hope for 2022 at this point. But in the meantime, okay, most people very happy because, of course, lower level town halls are going to progress more quickly, like No Cash Clash and Gold Pass Clash. So that's good. And then, okay, so here we go, back to the main account. And yes, we are actually selling some of my magic items, but we just did that because I noticed I had a specific number of builder potions, and I thought it would be cool if we had that same number of resource potions. Sorry. All right, we've got a lot of potions. We're not going to sell them. Obviously, it's these books, fighting, building, spells, heroes, and everythings that are going to be useful in future updates. Now, I say future updates, well, you'll see in just a moment what the decision was as far as using books on this current update. Now, I do have a lot of runes. We will burn through all of the runes of gold and elixir in today's episode, but first things first, let's go ahead and start out with the most important. That would be, yes, the workshop upgrade so that we can unlock the Flame Flinger, which just might be the most secretly OP siege machine ever. I feel like it just needs to get in the hands of some Clash of Clans professionals, and we may see some unrivaled levels of destruction coming from siege machines. So there we go, workshop level 6. Okay, so now we're gonna head on over to the elixir collectors, the dark elixir drills, and the gold mines. And this is where the decision was made to save my books, because it is such a short time upgrade to finish a gold mine, elixir collector, or dark elixir drill. Only 727 gems, and I know I say that only, but let's remember, this is like a roughly 4-day upgrade, and the upgrades that come with, say, a Town Hall 15 update are likely to be 21-day upgrades or in that neighborhood. So let's not waste the books, because we know that Town Hall 15 is coming at some point, and we want to be ready with an insane number of magic items, because rather than measuring the update in the hundreds of dollars spent, Town Hall updates run into the thousands, so why not try a cost reduction beginning now as we prepare, look ahead for Town Hall 15. And here it comes, the first gem purchase of the day of the Gem to Max series. So we are now up to, I think that's $137.96. I'm sorry, $137.95 spent. We've got 14,000 gems, and those are going to burn, baby, burn. Just you watch, it's going to get painful. And you know where that pain is going to come from. That's right, it's the walls. 125 level 15 walls at 5.6 million, even with the 20% gold pass discount. It's insane. I mean, I don't even want to do the math, but we will have some math for those of you that are interested in a little bit. For now, we're going to go ahead and burn through all of the different ways that we can possibly come up with resources without having to spend outright gems. And you guys know, I mean, if there ever has been the definition of a dirty gemmer, it's somebody who spends straight gems on upgrading walls. It just, oh man, okay, yeah, it's not good. Okay, I don't know who stuttered more there, me or the video, but yeah, let's get back to it. Okay, so we're using the runes, and you know, sometimes there's a little hesitation in using this much towards just walls, knowing that it's essentially useless, right? I mean, these walls really are not going to make a material difference, and we have 99 more to go. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just become a Galadon tradition, right? They release an update, I need to max it out right away. So now, okay, now right here, you'll notice that I'm going to make a series of mistakes. Now, first things first, I did not need to buy that hammer, especially right before I received my bonus medals from CWL, but the gemming to max happened before CWL ended, and yeah, okay, so it's just don't make the same mistakes I did. Now, one mistake I made was I overlooked the fact that, of course, the Flame Flinger needs to go all the way to level 4, and yeah, so we went back to the lab, and we actually used some League medals here to purchase resources so that we could get the first level of the Flame Flinger going. And that is kind of where the mistakes happened. That's going to leave us without enough League medals to finish the Flame Flinger to level 4 with a hammer. And that, okay, so we used a hammer to get it to level 3, right? So now we're at level 3, and that's where I kind of feel dumb, because the original thought was, yes, I've got another hammer. I can just pop over here and do it. No, I don't. I have 8 League medals remaining, and you know we cannot wait until the end of CWL because we have to do this right now, because otherwise we would be breaking with tradition. So we went back, and I believe it's going to be up to, yes, a Rune of Elixir. So the first Rune of Elixir gets popped over here in a while, 20 million. And this is where also you're going to notice a series of inefficiencies. And what I mean is, obviously, if you're going to use a rune, you want to have that storage completely empty. And that is not something that we did. So it is wasteful. Waste not, want not, my mom always said. But okay, we're stuck with another 83 walls to go. Do we finish those walls? It feels so bad. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go over here and take a break. We're going to take out the Super Dragons. We're going to give them a try in Legend League and see how this works out while we consider whether or not to gem the rest of the walls. Now, the obvious pain is going to be the fact that it's going to take over 50,000 gems to finish this update, to gem it completely to max, even with all of the magic items I had. But in the meantime, let's show you just how powerful Super Dragons are with Galadon's favorite, Spam Super Dragons. Okay, so really we're just kind of replicating, you saw the attack that I did in the developer build. We're doing that again. We're just gonna roll in the heroes, Sui hero style, and then spam the balloons and the Super Dragons and try to use the blimp. I realize also here, the blimp was not the right troop. It was not the right siege machine, rather, and maybe we should have used the Flame Flinger? I don't even know, but we dropped in the blimp behind all of these guys. We've got the Warden. His invincibility is going to help out as everybody rolls in after the Town Hall, and I know what you're saying. I know you're like, Galadon, I came for the gem to max, and now you're telling me you're going to shortchange me because you're too cheap to do the walls because you know that they are insanely expensive. And I feel like I've been ripped off by you. But don't feel that way, okay? Because you know what's going to happen. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll finish the update, okay? But yes, maybe I'm stretching this into 2 videos so that you can watch both, so that you can help pay for some of that without anything out of your pocket, just your time. Maybe watching an extra ad, maybe using code Galadon is going to help pay for this insane procedure that is gem to max on 125 level 15 walls. Also, I really was excited to show you guys the insane success that is happening with Super Dragons. And I would say at this point in the game, it already looks like a Super Dragon nerf is likely to take place because they're just too strong. And the super troops are not designed to be spammed in and wipe bases out. Now, also, there could be, you know, some adjustment to base design that is going to alter the way bases are laid out so that Super Dragons cannot take advantage of the grouping of buildings. But you think that would already have been addressed because of Super Bowlers, because of Electro Dragons. But it seems right here, the Super Dragons are crazy strong. And remember the saying, if Galadon can 3, the strats OP, or in this case, the troops OP, as Super Dragons are annihilating bases. And we will put together a video where we use this Super Dragon attack or a style of this Super Dragon spam attack to do an entire day of Legend League attacks and we will see how that goes. Now, of course, if you're hanging out in my Facebook live streams, you already know how that goes, so make sure that if you're missing out on those, you swing by fb.gg/realgaladongaming. The URL is in the description and at the end of the video, and I stream every single day except for Saturdays. And I also give away gift cards for gold passes and amazing Clash memorabilia, some of the rarest in the world. But in the meantime, here you can see, even though we were running a little bit short on time, under 20 seconds remain. We pick up the Oh Baby, a triple, and it feels good. Super Dragons could be broken. Come back again tomorrow. Watch the rest of Gemmed Max and see how much everything costs. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam. That is why I love, think about it, appreciate it. Every single one of every single day. Get out there, make place.
Galadon! Galadon! Don't spend all of your money. Save a bit for that speech therapy you'll need.